You like games? I like games. If those games deal with something stupid.
Just my mother's shadow. Don't look at me. Don't listen. I'm not who I used to be.
Yeah, so we keep going back and forth on this. You know, you're hearing Cortana's voice in your mind, or perhaps in you know, in the hallways that we're in, whatever you want to call this. And on the one hand, she's kind of doing this thing where she's like, you know, would you like to play a game with me? And then she's like, no, don't listen to me. I'm losing it. You know, because you have to imagine at this point, the grave mind has gotten to its evolutionary point where it's not only able to infect humans, but it's now able to affect virtual and artificial intelligence and begin to use them in a larger scheme, larger plan for universal consumption. It's not really a domination thing. If you're not seeking to rule, it's more of a I'm going to eat you.
Time has taught me patience, but basking in new freedom, I will know all that I possess.
Yeah, he's getting pretty pissed off that I keep getting closer and closer. Kind of creepy, and maybe not creepy is maybe not the right word, but scary. Is that it? Kind of scary to listen to him go, because like you realize the more angry he gets, the more of his subjects, his blood host, he's going to send at you to try to stop you from getting to where you want to go. I always have trouble. That previous area I mentioned with all the flood had the escape vehicle in it, and this area right here are my two. They're like the most difficult areas for me because the point by which you move forward out of this area to the next area is not easily. If you know where it is, great. But if you've playing this through the first time, and your job is to try to navigate all of these guys that are just spawning everywhere, and you're trying to find where the exit is, realizing the exit could be up high, up there. It could be down low. I mean, obviously it's not going to be down low, because otherwise I'd probably fall in the hole and just accidentally fuck my way to the end here. But yeah, you have to figure out where this, and everything is, as you can see, everything's interconnecting to this one area. So you're trying to figure out, do I need to go up? Do I need to go down? Is it left? Is it right? Is it one of these caverns? And then, you know, as scary as the flood forms, this thing that can change its design from one thing to another, the infection forms are equally scary because they can be carrying anything they want. Luckily, I don't think any of them carry, at least in this area that I'm battling in right now, I don't think anyone carries a rocket launcher or plasma rocket launcher. But I mean, they can be just as dangerous as these guys right here, because while those guys can shoot long range, you can have a guy just sneak up from behind you carrying like a brute shotgun or a human shotgun, just end you in one shot. You can see I'm still looking for the exit. I can't find it. I mean, I know I have a rough idea where I need to go. I need to go up, and then I have to cross over a small bridge in order to get to the next area, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to go up, up, up. But now I got to do this whole area over again. So we're going to be put back before I go through this orifice. So I need to get rid of this gravity hammer as soon as possible because it's out of ammo, or out of energy. So this is the alternate strategy, is to basically pick up the carbine, try to headshot as much as you can, realizing that they're not gonna they're not really gonna come at you that much. If they do, you can shotgun them. Not doing a very good job with this guy. Well, do this here for a bit. I mean, the nice thing is when you shoot them like that one time, they die and they fall down and go boom. What's not nice is when you use like 5 or 6 of these needle rifle shots and like nothing goes down. So now here we are. Throw the grenade. Alright, I took 2 of the big guys down with that fire grenade, which is pretty ideal. You wanna... Those guys show up, you're gonna wanna just get them in a big pile and throw a fireball bomb on top of them. So dangerous. I mean, you're thinking like, okay, these guys are not, the ones that are running around like this are not all that dangerous. They're not really attacking me, so. But then, like, yeah, they find that one spot, transform into that stupid thing, and then all of a sudden it's like, great, now I gotta put a sticky on it. So if this was Halo 1, all those guys would come directly to me. You know, try to overload my shields and kill me. They obviously, like I said, reprogram them so that their job is to try to find corpses, to reanimate those corpses. Which in some ways is a less dangerous thing for me, and very much a more dangerous thing for me, because you keep taking these corpses I kill and you're reanimating them, and I gotta fight them again. I'm gonna run out of ammunition before I run out of enemies. If they blow up like that though, they can't be reanimated, which is nice. I'm gonna pick up the cloaking, maybe not now, but eventually. That comes in handy. Unfortunately, the cloaking does not last very long. I'm sure every Halo game, the cloaking is probably not very long. It's just designed to be there long enough for you to run through a section. Not really long enough for you to really do anything with. So, you know, if you know your way out, you can sort of like the one level in Halo 1 where you start at the bottom, they give you cloaking, and you can run almost from the bottom of that area if you know the exact path backwards. Yeah, this is sort of where I want to go. And then I want to continue in an upward trajectory if possible. So this is probably the right way I want to go, I'm guessing. The more I go up, the more I feel safe. It's unfortunate that took 3 shotgun rounds. I appreciate that those guys go down so quickly. I don't appreciate... Nope, I don't want that. I want that. Yeah, thank you. See, there's the hole. Gotta make the jump, though. Otherwise you don't get in here. Nothing up here. This would be a perfect place to hide something, though. I'm sure a lot of these little overhangs would be...
I have walked the edge of the abyss. I have seen your future, and I have learned.
Submit and her torment and my own!
So he's yelling at Cortana now, because she continues to resist him. But as you may gather, we're getting close to getting Cortana back. So in order to get to her, we gotta go across this bridge. And then she's on the other side. So don't ask me how this plays into the original Halo 2. I can't do the one-to-one mapping in my head. It looks familiar enough, but it's hard to say. This isn't a completely different area of the ship. Also, of all of the entire area of this entire High Charity, this is the least flood infected part of it that I've seen so far. Not sure why, other than this is probably the engine room, so they can't do terribly too much to it if they wanted to continue to operate. So deadly accurate those guys are. This is a part where a Halo veteran would be like, no, they're not tough at all, Chris. You just have to circle strafe them. And I'm like, what do you mean you have to circle strafe them? It's like, you know how to circle strafe? I'm like, yeah. The thing that every, first person shooter is in the last, I'd say 10 to 20 years has been designed to try to prevent you from using circle strafing as a technique, because it's just simply, I'm gonna go to the place, the enemy's aiming where you are and not where you're going to be, and I'm going to go to where you're not aiming. Like the simplest, like if you aim at A and I'm at B, then you miss me. If you aim at B and I go to B, then you hit me. Alright, we're almost there. Trying to clean this area out for unknown reasons. I know that as soon as I go down there, and oh, that's no good. So I did that on, well, I didn't need to do that on purpose, but I kind of did that on purpose so that
There will be no more sadness, no more anger, no more envy.
Will show me what she hides, or I shall feast upon your bones!
yay!
This is UNSC AI serial number CTN-0452-9. I am a monument to all your sins.
Monument to all your sins. Yes, you said that before as well.
You found me. But so much of me is wrong. Out of place. You might be too late.
You know me. When I make a promise.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
Lucky me. Do you still have it?
I was asking her if she has the index from the first Halo game.
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I hung on to.
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Ain't that the truth? I shoot my way out. That'll work, right?
There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
That's the first line that she gives you after you get shot. And your shields go all the way down to the point where you actually start taking physical damage.
Chief, get me out of this place. I don't want to stay.
Now, at last I see. Her secret is revealed.
Yeah, it's you. You're the secret. Because you can't possibly, what's the word?
We need to buy some time.
Can't possibly plan for Master Chief unless you know his full capabilities. I find it absolutely ridiculous that I continue to turn down the volume, the music volume in this game, and I still can't hear some of the key dialogue moments. It just drives me nuts, particularly in those cutscenes. We're gonna get to the point here, like when I get to like the last episode, where I'm not gonna have any music at all because I can't hear anything of what, you know, Cortana or Chief or Arbiter or whoever is saying.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy High Charity.
So here's a little hint for you guys if you get to this point. The reactors that we're going to blow up can only be blown up by using some sort of explodey item like a grenade or a grenade launcher. As far as I know, you cannot blow them up by shooting them with plasma. Might be able to use a shotgun, but I don't think you can use plasma or any sort of stuff like I'm about to do. Overload this. That does it immediately. Hilarious to me. Boom. I think I know it needs another. Oh, it needs another, or not. Yeah, those are all dead. Okay, good. Alright, let's run away, buddy. Alright, let's escape High Charity. I backtracked it.
Destroy the flood once and for all.
I used to backtrack. Alright, let's go invisible here, guys. So this door is now open, which was not open previously, because guess what? Shortcut. Takes me back, I wouldn't say the whole way, not even close, but it does take me back to an area that you recognize pretty quickly. And I got shot in the back of my head. Great. We're almost there, though. Got probably about another 5 or so minutes if I do this right. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you too. Everybody dead? No? Okay, that's alright. That's alright. We can work with this. Just come out and I'll fill you up with some bird cannon and call it a day. How about that? Sound fun? I am looking forward to this. After those guys do not chase me down is super great.
Just keep going. I'll update your HUD as quickly as I can.
You can update my HUD so that I stop getting lost, because you can see I really needed to go in a hook shape, but I did not do that. I appreciate the waypoints. They make my life easier when you show me exactly where I need to go. Alright, remember this area? We were just here, except we were going the opposite direction. I died again, that's okay. You never know when a guy's gonna sneak up from behind you with a shotgun and just go boom. And I should, honestly, because guess what? I can see my little radar. There's a guy in front of me, a guy behind me right now. Doing great. So down here, if you come down here earlier, this has some weapons in it, but second time around, not so much. Alright, this should be empty now. Or at least relatively empty. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket, ain't it?
I've got a friendly contact. Who would be crazy enough to come in here?
Good question. Who would be crazy enough to come into the swarm hive? Who else but the Arbiter?
You made nice? What else did you do?
And that's the end. Alright, we're gonna cut the episode after this cutscene. Come back, we're gonna finish off Halo in the next couple episodes. Till then, I hope you guys all have a good one.